Hello and welcome back to KittyCat Spins. My name is Emma. I am an autistic and ADHD hand spinner and dyer based in the UK, not me almost forgetting my introduction there, who also does crochet, knitting and some other crafts as well. Cross stitch, that's it. I am excited, which means I am easily distracted, which is the ADHD coming in. Now you know why I tend to go off and get easily distracted on these videos. Anyway, it is here. So these are presumably the threads from Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. Presumably, because of course I haven't actually opened it, but I am suspicious of a box of this size because I wasn't expecting anything else, so let's open it up and see, shall we? And not as super taped as their other parcels have been in the past, but certainly close. And that looks like the list there. Here we go. Oh-ho. What is that? It's a chart? Did they make them? I don't think that's for... Huh? Please excuse me, I am confusion because I didn't ask for a chart. This is unexpected. I suspect what they did was they ran the colours through a chart maker of some kind, and made an image from that. But of course, I don't want which is quite sweet and unexpected. I wasn't expecting that. As you can tell from how completely confused I was when I saw it. But yeah, so that's the list of different colours. You can see I've had some multiples in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort through colours, get them separated on the table. I am going to here we go. I am going to look at these. That purple. I know where that purple is used. I think it's used in the hat. Yes. So anyway, the plan is to sort all of these out so I have them in A, in order, B, all the same ones together, and 3 can then go through what I have repeats of in the box of threads already, and then I can put the ones that aren't on a bobbin already on bobbins. Essentially, the repeats that don't need a bobbin will be going into the large pocket in the box, and they will be out of the way there. And I am going to keep that list on hand as well. Now, let me see. Oh, now this is talking about the thread itself. and the care. Okay, so that's talking about their printed cross-stitch kits, which I'm not interested in this time. And this one is talking about the thread itself. So they colour match as best they can to DMC, which is the brand of thread I have used since I first learned to do cross-stitch as a child. And yeah, let's get started, shall we? So let's look for number 8. 210, 211, 211, 26, 211. Oh, yes, that's why I got 3 of 211. There is 2,763 stitches of that one. So, yes, I've found all 3 of those. 153 goes there. So that will take some weeks to finish stitching. That's 151. 8 to 18, 6 to 5. What I'm going to do is put anything above 500 off to one side for now. 640, 935, 22. That is not the one I was originally looking for, but it can go there. 779, 844, 154 goes here. That's a much darker purple, isn't it, that one? 29 goes over here. There are, oh, these, I have to say, these colours are just gorgeous. I mean, look at this grey here. 413, 225. Almost had those in the wrong order then. 315 goes there. 25 over here. No, I hadn't started on 25. 938, 839, 844, 12. That's quite a bit of a neon one, isn't it? 963. So, yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort through these and talk at the same time. And then once I've finished sorting through them all and I have them all in order, I will stop talking and everything will go a lot faster because it will take me some time to get labels written up and threads on bobbins. So, yes. 09. There we go. 08. So that's the 2 earliest. 09, 08, 09, 12, 22. And the earliest that I had was 24, which I didn't buy any of. I don't think I did not, because I already had that one. 3827, 3833. I also found out why the one missing colour that I had on the list was missing. It was because that colour, which was 776, had been discontinued, and the official replacement is colour 3326. So there's that to take it. There was that to take into account, but I was able to get the replacement colour just fine. That's all of those. 210 I have there. Those are both in the 3000s. 524 goes there. There we go. Okay, so we have a start. And already you can see that we've got repeats of several repeats in here because of the sheer amount of the stitches involved. I mean, I am using 16 count for Witch Kitty, so that automatically uses less thread, but at the same time, this is a big piece. Over 32,000 stitches. So let's start looking for the 600s. Well, we've already got one 600. Yeah, there's a few more in the list. Let's see. In fact, what I shall do is start putting 3,000 over in that pile, and that will help separate them and make them easier to sort through later, or at least that's the intention. Now here's the funny thing about Witch Kitty. You would think that she has quite a bit of black in her, right? Because of the colour of her fur. She doesn't. She hasn't any at all. I was quite surprised when I realised that myself when I was going through the colours. But she also doesn't have any white or winter white or any of that in her either. So at 605, that goes there. But we have 604 to find as well. I suspect that's going to be another pink. That's 818. 604, there it is. That's 761. There's 640. I was about to say that's one to look out for. 844, 8 and 935. So move those up together, them off to one side, and then let's get these in order. So we've just done the 600s, let's do the 700s. That's 779, 8, 8, 8. In fact, that's a double. 844, 934, 935, 9, 8, 9. 761. Oh, okay, so I've already got both of those. So next then is 818, which is that one. Then 839, which I believe, is it one of these? No. It's this one. So that's that one. Then 844, which is these two. Yeah, correct. That is correct. So why did I choose to go with Painting Fairy cross stitch's own threads? Quite simply the cost. Any cross stitcher will tell you just how expensive DMC threads can be. Let's put it this way, for the rarer threads they can be as much as £4 when bought online. Obviously I didn't buy DMC this time. I bought Painting Fairy cross stitch. 20 pence a skein before postage. 20 pence a skein. And please excuse any sound from upstairs. My neighbours are home, and the walls in this place are old and not the best. Also, you may hear creaking from the table on occasion. That's normal. So that's all of those. And then it's the 3000s. Let's see. 3013. Let me see. 3323. 3013 goes like that. 377. 373833. Let's make piles. 33, 38, 37, 38, 38, 38, 33, 37, 37, and 30, which was the next one I needed. So there we go. So 3837 can go over there a moment. Let's see. 3325 is the first one. Look at that blue. That's going to be for the blue book. I can tell you that now. 3354 and 3371. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through them from the highest number down. I can then take the bobbins out as I need to and put them back in, which is going to be fun because I've already obviously started stitching. Oops, I mixed the 37s with the 38s, didn't I? Yes, I did. Kind of. Okay, let's, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 37. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's a 3-6. Didn't realise there was a 3-6. So that one would be next anyway. 38, 38. There's the other 37. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 of the 38s. So 3713 is not you. It is you. A nice light pink. Now let's squish them up a bit more. So why am I doing that? Well, in this box there is this pocket. My plan is to put the excess threads in this pocket from the highest number upwards. So I'm just going to put that back over there. 3771, 3774. So those are already in order and can go like that. And then there's these 4. 3863, 3827, 3836, 3833. So they are now in order too. There we go. Right, so I am going to put that over there now. Now, what pen am I using to write labels? Ironically, I did do some testing earlier on one of the bobbins that I got. I am using a laundry marker. Because every other type of pen I've tried in the past just wipes off, and you can kind of tell on that one that there's a bit of an ink smudge from where I wiped off the other pen I tried earlier. So yeah, let me see now. 3863. I need this a little bit closer to me, like so. First one is 3866. That can go there. And then it's 3860. So 3863. I am going to right up the bobbins. Oops, wrong end. I'm going to right up the bobbins first, and then I am going to thinking. I think I'm going to speed up the rest of this video, and then we can see what the finished filled in box looks like afterwards. Because one thing I didn't mention is that a lot of these threads were given to me by an older lady many years ago. And some of them are on old cardboard bobbins. So I'm thinking I might also replace those bobbins as I'm doing this, which will make the whole thing look a lot neater in the box as well. Anyway, I will see you all when I am finished with setting the box up. The rest of this video will pretty much be sped up to some degree because this is obviously going to take quite some time. And yes, I will see you all soon.
you.
Okay, here we are. We have reached the end of setting up all these different colours. Seriously, there's 76 different colours in this project. There's a lot. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to do this with all the colours so that we can see them properly. And then that will then, of course, move this extra space all the way to over here for when I start going through these colours and want to move these to here. Essentially, that's the plan anyway. So here we go. I do love the vibrancy, and I can say I have been a DMC stitcher for literally decades. Hello, Briar. Hi. Yes, you have a good sniff. You're not allowed to eat anything. I swear to the goddess, this cat. He tries to eat everything he can. No, don't step on that. It's already been snapped off once by your brother. Okay. What was I saying? Yes, DMC. That was it. Yeah, you have a good sniff. It has seen some cats, this box. Yes, it has. Your older sister Jade, for one, before you were around. Gloria. Would it have seen others? No, it wouldn't have. So, yeah, Jade, Gloria, Briar, and Tam have all known this box. Who were Jade and Gloria? Well, Gloria was my grandmother's cat when I started living with her in 2008. Why are you crying? Briar, come here. You didn't bring anything home, so you've nothing to cry about that. Oh, you're having a go at your scratching tower. Okay. Honestly. Come on then, come back up here. Come and receive the attention you're clearly wanting. Yes. Hi, sweet boy. Sweet child. I can't call you what I would normally call you after saying that. Can I? No, because I'm filming for YouTube. Yes, I am. Hi. And so, actually winding the cotton onto the threads, I will have sped up at least twice, which means you got to see Tam hanging around for around 7 minutes. I believe it would have been in the end. After it's been sped up, he was with me for about 15 minutes all told. Wasn't he? Yes, and he only took off because you came home. Yes, he did. So, yes, Gloria, she was the first cat to know these boxes and these threads because they were given to me by a lady who attended my grandmother's church at the time when I first started living with my grandmother. There was so much she gave me. I literally have a picnic hamper in my cubbyhole room, my storage room, full of cross-stitch equipment. She gave me the picnic hamper, she gave me the equipment, she gave me so many threads, and I still haven't gone through many of them. And these threads were old when she gave them to me. But she couldn't sew anymore. I was just starting out as an adult at the time. And she, well, Took of Hawks on Weaving has experienced this with the yarn he's often received as donations. As he puts it, a lot of the things he receives are about knowing the right time when to say yes, ma'am, and just accept the things. It really was like that. Seriously, DMC threads are not cheap in any way or form. So when I saw that Painting Fairy Cross Stitch had their own version for 20 pence a skein. 20 pence a skein. Admittedly, by the time the postage was added on, it was 40 pence a skein. But seriously, even then, it's a far better price. And so easy. Truly, between the equipment that they make available and the threads, the price of the thread alone makes it worthwhile. But as I've been handling the DMC threads that I already had and these new ones, I can't feel a difference. I can't feel a difference between the two brands for quality. So that's probably says a lot all on its own. Look at these colours, they're so vibrant. They're so, yeah, Gloria was my grandmother's cat when I first moved in with Nana, after my mother left. I'm not going into that. Not going further into that. My mother left in 2008. I haven't seen her since. That's all as far as I'm willing to say currently. I moved in with Nana. Hi, Briar. Here he comes. What are you doing? You're being all silly. He's on his... Briar, don't you dare go behind that TV. Nope, he says, I'm gonna go up here instead. I'm in a funny mood. Which is him all over when I want to film. Of course it is. There we go. So the first... of course, living with Nana and receiving these, Gloria would have been the first cat to know these boxes and investigate them. When did we lose her? It was the first year of that college, so 4 years after I moved in with my grandmother, so that would have been 2011, 2012, I can't precisely remember. It might have been 3 years. And then I had the first ever gap in my life of not having a cat around. Seriously, my family, we had always had cats before that. But losing Gloria hit me and Nana pretty hard. So we didn't have a cat for a year after that. And I had never had a cat that was specifically my own. I had shared cats. I had been the human that all the cats went to, which was always an honour for me, at least. My mother didn't like that. Shall we say, she didn't like that the cats liked me. Oh, Jade. she was beautiful, Jade was. She I chose her, and she very much made it clear that she chose me after that. I'm not joking. Like, I am a side sleeper. She would get up on top of me and sleep on my hip, stretched out along my side, and she did that pretty much from the very first night I brought her home. Now, bear in mind, Jade was a rescue cat. She was 9 months old. She'd been found in someone's garden sheds with 3 very young kittens, and she was barely more than a baby herself at the time. When I brought her home, she was approaching 9 months old. And she was very, very flighty, very nervous. She hadn't been socialized well, but that didn't stop her from being as loving a cat as I have ever known. And 5 years ago now, she got sick. She got sick, and there was nothing the vet could do. And there are times when any pet owner has to make a choice. Good goddess, it hurts to make that choice. Especially when the animal is your soul animal, like Jade was for me. Briar and Tam very much are my heart cats, but Jade was my soul cat. And, well, the family went, we know you can't live without a cat. And I was very, very lucky that there was a lady around the corner. She was struggling with a surplus of kittens, shall we say, at the time. Briar and Tam came from those litters. They're not actually brothers. I do call them brothers because they are my babies, and that is that. Even if they drive me mad. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. At least you've taken to the window hammock I've given you. Yes. Haven't you? Hey, Briar? Yes, you've taken to the window hammock very nicely. A month later, Briar was the first to come home. He very much got himself established, and he's been driving me crazy since. It's the best way to put it. Him and Tam both. Tam came home a week after Briar did, and I have my suspicions about how old Tam actually was. But at the same time, I have to think that lady was under a lot of pressure. She had a wedding coming up. She had to deal with finding homes for all those kittens. And, well, I was able to take 2 of them off her hands, and they have been my boys ever since. Simple as that. Eh? He's falling asleep on the window hammock with his face up against the glass now. But here we are. Here are the colours for which Kissy? Just look at this. So I do have another 254 left to do in this colour that matches the fabric. Oh, why did it have to match the fabric so well? It makes it difficult to see my stitches where I'm stitching, and of course for you guys to see the stitching being done. But once that's done, we will start going through the colours in actual order. So yeah, just look at all those beautiful colours. I am very, very happy with the threads from Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. Like I said, they don't feel much different from DMC to me. I am looking forward to actually stitching with them. Of course, I treat my thread with beeswax before I stitch. It keeps them from the thread from fraying. And while it can discolor the thread as you're working with it, it just washes right off at the end. Bit of hot water poured over it, it comes right off. And that, in fact, is why when I finished the wedding hands cross stitch and washed that, the threads came up so much darker than they had looked while I was stitching. So there we are. Hey? Anyway, I will see you all this coming weekend, as I will be sorting through and washing the raw alpaca fleece this weekend. And for clarification purposes on the playlist, I have already started stitching Witch Kitty, but this video will be placed before that one in the playlist order, as I can't help but think that that will help make things make more sense, essentially. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.